Hey, how are you? I hope you're doing amazing. In this video I want to talk about conscious relationships. Why? Because you are a conscious leader, so I am. So conscious relationships are the only thing that we really want, right? Now, what is a conscious relationship? I'd say it's a relationship where consciousness is growing instead of a relationship where we are trying to protect our comfort zone, right? So I want to share with you both what I've discovered through my marriage, through a long-lasting conscious relationship, and also what I'm discovering in being single, a conscious single, or as conscious as I can be. And I want to share this with you because I believe it's so important for every human being that we all have this longing for a relationship, and we have even more of that longing the more conscious we are. Why? Because we are more aware of what is possible. Now the main thing that blockages conscious relationships is lack of consciousness. It's being unable to take full responsibility, to burn our excuses and use that seems to be good enough reason to close up, good enough reason to experience less consciousness, less enjoyment, less fulfillment, less inner peace, less effectiveness in getting what we want in a completely respectful way, in a way completely aligned with our values. Or we can burn our excuses, take full responsibility, use those fears, doubts, negative emotions, those things that seems to make relationships complicated as fuel to boost that fulfillment, that inner peace, and that effectiveness, or in this case, that adding value to each other, that enhancing each other's lives, that adding consciousness to each other. And the key is to expand, like everything in the Fearhacking Method is expanding your posture, expanding your breathing, expanding your presence, and expanding your intention, being aware what you really, really want in this interaction, and expanding your action, taking coherent action. Now, a story, I want to share two stories, one of my marriage and one of my single life. I think I'm gonna start with my single life, maybe because it's less dramatic. And the marriage is maybe more profound or more powerful. There was definitely more investment into it. But one of the things that I discovered in my fear hacking conscious relationships as a single and dating many women is been realizing how some of my prejudices, some of my fears were stopping me from having the relationships and the connections that I wanted. One of them, for example, was that Russian women are cold. And what is the problem with having that idea? Nothing, if you don't want to have a beautiful relationship with a Russian woman. But if you want to, that idea is obviously not helping. Beside that, it's not true. What I discovered by burning that excuse and actually expanding my posture, my breathing, my presence, and also my intention and my action, and actually getting to know more Russian women, is that they have this immense heart. Not a big surprise, they are human beings. Every human being, that's one of my biggest treasures through dating many women that I have had in this year, is every woman is a human being. It's such a beautiful being. Now, still, we may have more or less in common. We will be more or less aligned in our values, so we will want to spend more or less time investing in getting to know each other. But it's quite easy to have a beautiful connection with any human being if I am open. And then it will be a decision, do I want to invest more or not in this relationship? Okay, that's one discovery. Another discovery, it's related, but it's I thought every really beautiful woman is superficial. Now again, how on earth I'm gonna end up getting to know or dating really beautiful woman if that's my belief? And what I discovered again is that no, every beautiful woman, it's a human being. So every beautiful woman is super profound. Now, yes, there are people who are less or more open to express their vulnerability, to express authentically, but It is not related to how beautiful you are. How beautiful you are is more related to how much you take care of yourself, and how much confidence you have, because the more confident you are, the more beautiful you look. That's not a general rule. Let's stay with that other metaphor. Like, if you have a limiting belief that's stopping you from having what you want, and if you let go the belief, or you expand more posture, breathing, presence, intention, and action, you are gonna discover more expansion in everything that you want. And you are gonna discover that everything that you want is possible, including a beautiful, Russian, profound, and warm woman. Or including a super hot, intelligent, caring, and gentleman man that it's also super conscious. Everything that you want is possible, but you need to really expand and own fully what you want. There is so much to talk about this that I'm not gonna definitely cover everything, but I'm gonna invite you to go to the link below and take this class and go deeper. And if you finish that class, just for the first few, I'm gonna offer you also a whole session together, and we can enjoy a lot exploring this topic together. About my marriage, another story. So, and this is gonna be a story, and the other one was more like examples. This here is a true story. So with my ex-wife, at some point I was having less intimacy that I wanted, and not only less sex, less moments of doing this, of staring into each other's eyes, and letting ourselves melt into each other, and letting us be everything. And my own fear and doubt and negative emotion didn't allow me to express it as clearly and as powerfully and as openly and as vulnerably as I needed to. Instead of that, I will be more or less annoyed for a while until I will express it, not with all the openness that I could. Well, yes, that I could at that moment, not all the openness that I see now that I could express myself. Now, if I have had the ability to expand more and to be more real, more honest, more powerful, more confident, maybe my relationship with her, which I love still a lot, will have ended before. Or maybe will have lasted more, or forever. I don't know, and it's not the main point. The main point is that I am losing my own life, I am losing my own connection, I am losing my own enjoyment, I am losing my own peace and freedom and effectiveness to give and to receive what I really want to give and receive, if I cannot expand more so all this tension can move through me freely. Make sense? So no matter what you want, and no matter how long or short is your relationship, unless you can expand enough to be truly yourself, to be truly real, to express really what you want in a completely honest, open way, you cannot get what you want. Unless you can experience right now what you want, you cannot get what you want, because you can only get it now. So if you want to learn how to experience right now what you want, the level of confidence, the level of intimacy, the level of connection, the level of sweetness, the level of love, fulfillment, peace, effectiveness in giving and receiving what you want, go to the link below and sign up for that online class, completely free for you, although valued at 197 euros. And for the first year finishing that, you'll be able to have a one-on-one session as well, complimentary. If there is something here that you would like me to expand more, please comment below and let me know so I can talk about it and give examples, real examples about that as well. If you found something insightful, please share it below, so you inspired us to learn more, and by writing it down you are going to learn more yourself. And if you find that this can be useful or inspiring for other people or expansive, please share it. It's our responsibility as influencers, as conscious leaders, to follow our gut always And if that's sharing more inspiration with others, do it so we can rise together. Burn your excuses, get what you want in an aligned way, and see you in the next video. Bye. So there you go. That was Loto Vázquez, the author of the Fearhacking Method. And I hope that video was useful, inspiring, insightful. And if it was and it resonates with you, if it feels right for you, please support this work as much as possible. And you can do that liking it, following the channel, if it really is something that you want more for you. And if you follow the channel, activate the bell if you want to have the notifications of the next video as soon as they come up. Really, just follow your gut. If this is useful for you, do it. If not, follow your gut anyway. And if you believe this can be useful for other people, and it's aligned with you, share it. Why? Because we do need to share what it's inspiring, so we can live in a more inspired world with more inspired humans around us, with more healthy, self-loving humans, so we can rise this world together. So there you go. If it's aligned with you, if it's right, please support this as much as you can. Much love, and see you super soon in a following video. Bye.